So show us how to assemble the Mark 7 hammerhead crane.
Sure thing. So what you want to start is with your counter jib and 4 of these bolts with their nuts and washers.
1/4 inch carriage bolts, 1/4 inch by 4 by 3 carriage bolts. Okay.
Now what you want to do is slip in your counter jib just like that
On the inside of the tower.
on the inside. Slip your bolts in.
The bolts come from inside the tower.
Might take a little bit to get right, but not too hard. Once you have all of them in, push them out a little bit, just so you can put the jib on.
So the jib is going to slip on the outside of all of that.
Yep. Your jib will come with a little piece of wood to keep it more rigid. You'll want to take that off so that's flexible. Then have a person, a box, table, chair,
Something.
anything to hold up the other side. Get everything lined up. Slip your jib over the side and try to get the bolt to go through, just like that. There we go. Once you get the first few in, the rest are pretty easy. Now, take your washers, slip them over.
Washers and nuts.
Yep.
So you put the nuts on, put them on loose.
Yep.
You'll see why in a minute.
I'll put the first 2 on. I'll tighten those up a little bit. Not too much.
Finger tight.
Yep. And the front 2, I'll leave very loose. We are going to make a few adjustments to the jib, and we want the jib to move around a little bit. Once we're done, we will go back and tighten these up. So for now, just finger tight.
So right now the jib is connected at one end with nuts and bolts, and at the other end it's just sitting on the box.
Yep.
So we got to do something to hold up the jib.
Exactly. So
We
what
need,
we've come up with.
they're called pendant lines. Steel cable, loops at each end from the swedging tool. Okay.
What you're going to need is 2 lines.
4-inch long J-bolts. Let's see what those look like.
Right here.
It's a J-bolt.
I think you
Okay.
can see why.
So
What we're going to want to do is slip on a line.
over the J hook. As the J hook. That's the J bolt.
Slip this in. Oops.
And just hook it on each end.
What might help is if you grab this end and try
Well,
to
don't
hold
worry
up.
about that. We'll make it a little bit longer next time.
Yeah, but for now I have to lift it up. Come on. Actually,
Yeah, take the bolt out.
yeah.
Connect it that way.
Don't worry, this won't be a problem in the Mark 7.
Okay.
There we go. And then I will
Washer and a nut.
may as well get the other side on real quick. There we go. Now I just gotta grab.
Okay. There it is.
Oh, that's right. Take your washer, slide it on, and then take your bolt. It's okay if it's sticking out a little bit, we'll come back and tighten that. And we'll show you the point of these lines in just a second. Oops.
Okay, now
There we go.
go get the level over there.
Yep. So,
Put it over here first. So we use the level. You can't see the bubble, but the bubble is in the middle where it's supposed to be. It's telling us that the tower itself is level.
now we're going to take it and put it at the end of the jib. see how level the jib is.
It looks pretty good.
Oh, perfect. I'll tighten both sides down, just make sure it's secure. Actually, if I do one side, you can see it get less level.
Yeah.
Should
yeah.
be able to.
Yeah, crank on one side.
You can see the bubble move. And you can see how much tighter this line has got. So right now, it's unlevel because I tightened this side. So I'll go through and get the other side.
Good, get the other side and we'll see the bubble move. Okay,
Is it in the center?
it's a little too far, so tighten up the other side.
Okay. Your jib may need a few more adjustments, or maybe like ours, it was good the first try.
Good.
There we go. Now it's
Okay.
level.
And let's throw a brick on the counter jib.
Yep. So when you first assemble your crane, it will want to tip over.
Yeah, just the way that the jib will want to tip it over.
And show that off. You can see the end right there is coming off the ground. And now it's set.
Okay.